If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Oh, thank you. It's not dipping anymore, right? Hi, Samantha. How are you today?
I'm good.
What was our friend's name that wanted to see the chicken? Cornelius?
Cornelius, yeah.
There you go, Cornelius. Here's one of my favorite chickens. I call him, well, it's a her, but I call Spectre Gadget. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So, like I promised, he's a frizzle. Okay, here you go, Samantha. All right, you guys. So, back on track here. What do we got going on with these cryptocurrency markets? Well, I mean, we got some sideways movement. We got a lot of people saying a few different things about what was happening with the market and why it was doing what it was doing. Probably none of it's true. A lot of it's a lot of FUD. I mean, all right. Got the market cap dipping back under $300 billion again, coming in at 294. We got about $14.8 billion trading in the last 24 hours. We got the BTC dominance picking up a little bit, coming in at 39.3%. So, I mean, it's not all that bad. Ooh, looks like the price isn't up right now. I had seen green a few minutes ago. It looks looking like some red here again. Nothing major, though. $6,774 for the price of Bitcoin. That's down 0.12%. You know, I know a lot of people are upset about this 10% dip. They didn't think that the price was going to be going any lower. We had seen such, you know, movement back and forth for, I mean, quite a while there between, you know, the low sevens and the high sevens. It's a matter that Bitcoin's a tool, and, you know, right now is just the time to be investing in cryptocurrency if that's how you're going to be using it. If you're getting paid in it, you're getting paid more. So, I mean, the market can't always be up. It wouldn't work to our benefits. We have to have downtime. I mean, I'm not worried. It's going to be okay, right? I know a lot of people were stressing it. I received quite a few emails over the evening. That's why I'm kind of taking a moment here to reassure you guys. You know, Bitcoin has to come down so it can go up, so we can make the volatility money off of it. I mean, it is a long-term investment. Yes, the halving is 2 years away, and it seems like a long time. But, you know, like I always say, that the cryptocurrency or this, you know, Bitcoin is not something to be investing in today to need to take out tomorrow or the following day. You probably will be losing some money. It is a long-term investment. All right, so we got Ethereum, $526. It's down almost 1% at the moment. We got Ripple coming in at 57.8 cents. That's down like 0.08, so no big deal. I think everyone's trying to wait and figure out what's going on here. I mean, we need some big catalyst to kind of get this going. We got Bitcoin Cash coming in at $919. That's down 1.5%. We got EOS at $10.81. Ouch, that's hurting a little bit. That's down 2.5%. We got Litecoin at $105. That's down 1.3%. And let me see. We got Stellar Lumas coming in at 24.4 cents. That's down 1.3%. Cardano coming in at 17.1 cents. That's down 0.8. So, I mean, like I said, you know, we took the big dip. The market's trying to figure out what's going on. Hopefully across the week we can get this back up to where we were in the low sevens. If not, I mean, I think I seen Tone Bays calling for like 4,900 for a Bitcoin price. You know, and as far as everybody out there saying the stuff that they say about the Bitcoin and altcoins decoupling, don't think that's happening anytime soon. Let's get down here to Steam and the Steam Bag Dollar, see what we're looking at here. $1.87, up 4%. Well, I mean, it's nice that it's up. Kind of sucks it's under $2. Really sucks that it's under $3. All right. And let's see what we got with the Steam Back Dollar. Once again, you heard Crypto talking about it the other day, using it as a metrics. I know it used to be. I don't know. I mean, if it's a metrics, we still got a ways to go because it's coming in at $1.42. That's up 1.6%. You know, it was a good metrics. You know what I mean? We used to be able to use it. Whether or not it can be seen that way as the altcoin market grows, I don't know. But if it does, I mean, the bottom's not in, so I'd be leery of investing some money if that's the metrics that you're using. All right, so let's get over here, take a look at myself. Oh, we got some people in the chat today. Let me turn this around. Samantha's here. She's hanging out. She's reading the chat. How are you today, Samantha? You doing all right?
Good. I'm doing good.
Did you have your coffee today? Yesterday, people said you were sounding a little tired or upset.
I was feeling kind of sick, but yeah, I've had coffee.
It's a staple here.
Silent Lamb's in the chat, and so is Nick.
Good morning, you guys. Thanks for coming out here and joining me today. All right, so news, right? That's what the big point is. We got to keep our ear to the ground. We got to keep listening to this news so we can figure out what to do in the cryptocurrency market, make a little bit of money, but definitely go ahead and keep our stuff safe, right? First thing we got going on, Ethereum Classic. It's being added to Coinbase. Everyone's talking about this one. I mean, it's really nice that they finally went out and they're not going to be doing market manipulation in order to, you know, promote and make themselves some more money by secretly sneaking this onto the exchange and then opening it and then closing it and then opening it again a week later. They're going ahead and letting us know what beforehand. You know, I think that this is going to be a situation that we're going to see the price factored in and then decline before it even opens up on Coinbase. I mean, just like we keep seeing with a lot of, like, when a mainnet's going to launch, you know, you see that right before our mainnet launches, the price will spike up because people are, you know, it's investment. We're thinking about the future. We're investing in the future. So we usually factor the price in before we kind of get to the event. And that's, I'm sure, what we're going to be seeing here today as we look at Ethereum Classic. I mean, last I looked, they were up a good 15, 18%, something like that. Not necessarily the type of gains I would have thought that you would seen from, you know, being added to Coinbase. I mean, we seen Ripple last time when they were talking about it during the peak. I mean, the price tripled. So 15% for being added to Coinbase really isn't, you know, that much of an increase considering, you know, the low price on Ethereum Classic and how it would be super easy to go ahead and double it. Not that I'm giving anybody any financial investment advice. Don't necessarily know that today is the day to be going out and picking it up on the heel of these news with the increase, but definitely something to keep your eye on. If it's being added to Coinbase, you can assure that it's going to be around for a little bit. All right, what else are we looking at? Well, we're looking at Potcoin. I mean, they're up today too. Also another 15 or 18%, just like Ethereum Classic. This is, you know, on the heels. I mean, everybody knows what's going on. Donald Trump meeting Kim Jong-un over in Singapore, trying to work out a denuclear peace treaty. Boom. Plus, I mean, nuclear war, that's scary stuff. Nobody wants any of that. I mean, I don't have a 6-foot hole to go hide in out here. I'd probably die. So we don't need nuclear war. That's great. The fact that Dennis Rodman helped make all this happen, making a little bit of publicity on him, and the fact that he's constantly wearing these Potcoin t-shirts is getting a little bit of a trickle-down effect on this situation. So we're looking at Potcoin price up. I don't know if it's a situation of people getting out there and Googling Potcoin, finding out what it is and getting invested in it as a cryptocurrency, or if it's just that, you know, Dennis Rodman out there promoting Potcoin and it usually pumps the price up. The fact that it's up only 15 or 18%, I'm going to go with the same exact sentiments I was seeing with Ethereum Classic. Back in the day, you guys, you know, I remember on Poloniex, you know, come up around 420. And when Dennis Rodman first started wearing those Potcoins, you'd see it up 100, 200%, crazy amounts. So either Potcoins got a lot bigger or the cryptocurrency market's being manipulated a lot less than what it used to be. But, you know, I know I've rolled a few dollars over on Potcoin back in the day. All right. So we got more news coming down the pipeline. We got Apple. They've said no to mobile mining. Trivial news, right? I mean, if you are really investing in crypto mining, you're not out there doing it from your iPhone or your iPad. Pretty much is something that people were dabbling with, or, you know, I even dabbled with it at the beginning. You know, you get Miner's Gate on your cell phone, you try to download some Bitcoin or mine some Bitcoin or something, you know, just to see what's going on in the cryptocurrency space and figuring out how these computers can make you money as a passive income. That's awesome, but you're not going to be figuring it out on your Apple devices anymore. They're making sure that that stuff's all shut down. They're not going to be allowing any apps. It's a breach of their contract agreement. You know, I guess you just have to go out and invest some money to be able to start figuring out. Graphic card prices are coming down. I mean, now they got crazy ASIC motherboards fitting 24 graphic cards on them. I mean, so there's other ways. There's definitely better avenues to be able to get into cryptocurrency mining than taking your iPhone and turning it onto it. They start citing things like killing the battery faster and, you know, all that other stuff that they fluff up about it on why it's bad. You got something going on in the chat, Samantha? Okay.
No, people just saying good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I'm really happy that you guys were able to come out here and join me for a cup of coffee. Super excited today. I don't know why. I mean, I just woke up with one of those smiles on my face, and you know what? Forget the Bitcoin price. I know why I'm in it. You know, I was a little bummed out yesterday. It kind of hits hard at first, as always, but you know, you got to swallow the pill and adjust. And I've adjusted. It's awesome. It's going to be fine. I'm going to go see if I can get some more money, go out and buy some more Bitcoin because, hey, it's going up in the future. The halving is getting closer and closer. I don't know where the bottom is. I don't know where the top is. I know that I just got to get my hands on as much of this stuff as I possibly can. And if we have some sort of a shoot up, just like last time, I got to sell a little bit on the way up. So that means I need extra now because it's going to be hard to hold on to it if it shoots to $100,000 with what I got. It's going to be like, whoa, with that kind of price, I need the money. So you got to have double the Bitcoin you want so you can sell a little as the price is going up to take care of yourself and still have something to hold on to, right? All right, so CoinRail, I mean, they didn't cause the crash. I know that. I mean, I had said yesterday that it was the news on why everybody was blaming it. But, I mean, they were in top 90 cryptocurrencies. Hacks happen all the time. Was it your money stolen? Did you go out and sell more Bitcoin because you got hacked on this exchange? No, of course not. And then these multi-millionaire, billionaire people that are dumping these cryptocurrencies on the exchange, which they say is the real reason why the price is actually coming down, because you got to sell Bitcoin in order for the price to come down. They weren't holding their cryptocurrency on this exchange. This is one of the smallest hacks I've seen in a while in comparison to what's been going on this year in the cryptocurrency space. So as always, people grasping at straws out there trying to figure out reasons on why, what happens. Well, I mean, it's a speculative price based on decentralized currency that the banks don't really like, that we want to promote into the future as people. So, I mean, yeah, of course, we're going to have struggles and ups and downs. Going to be a hard, long road that we got to travel. But hey, that's why we're here. That's why we're early adopters. Our hands will be tested, but we will be rich in the end for it, and we will make the world a better place. So what's going on, Samantha? We got anybody hanging out in this chat with comments, or are we just all happy to be alive today and sucking in this air?
We have JT. He says, good morning.
Morning, JT. And how you doing, buddy?
That Ethereum Classic is highly susceptible to 51% attacks.
Yeah.
And then we have Nick asking.
I mean, pretty much all altcoins that are not at the, like, I know that I repeat the same exact things you hear from other YouTubers, but I mean, I think the same things too before they say it. It's just, I don't know, they're right. It's that if you're not in the top of your class, I mean, I'm not saying necessarily number one, but if you're not in the top 2, 3 of a encryption, you know, and SHA 256 or Script or whatever, yeah, you're real susceptible to a 51% attack because you don't have all the mining power behind you. That's, you know, that's why everyone's always complaining about Bitcoin and the energy that's used in the situation. And we need it to secure the network. I mean, that's why there is no 51% attack. I mean, how much money do you want to, how much electricity do you want to put behind your money? Oh, wait, the world's money is what we're going for. I mean, I'll put all the electricity of the world behind it if it's everybody's money, right?
Nick's asking if Ethereum Classic is better than Ethereum. Why is there still not as much support from the community?
I mean, all right, so when this all happened, I mean, I was here during it, and I mean, I liked Ethereum Classic. I held Ethereum Classic. I mean, the ideal of being able to roll back the blockchain based on, you know, hacks and things that you don't want to occur are not amazing. I mean, that shouldn't happen. That was, you know, that's part of why I believe in Bitcoin, is that it's immutable. You cannot roll back the blockchain. So rolling back the blockchain, I mean, it you know, red flag right there for Ethereum. There's been lots of red flags, but Ethereum has so much going for it because it has Vitalik, because it has funding, because it has promoters. You know, Ethereum Classic was an obscure group of people that didn't really want to necessarily go along with what the plan was of not, you know, losing all this money that happened during the fork. So, and then, I mean, Ethereum got all these dApps and all these people running the ICOs on it. I mean, what is it? They're saying that like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 cryptocurrencies are running on Ethereum. So, I mean, that's where the value is. That's what happened. That's why Ethereum got to be to the price it is. I mean, it could have just as easily been an Ethereum Classic that everybody went running with, but for some reason, the marketing and the people promoting it and everybody hopped onto Ethereum. You know, if there was behind the scenes manipulations, I don't know. If people would have went 50-50 on ICOs, we would be looking at the same kind of price on Ethereum Classic. If everybody would have went with Ethereum Classic, we'd be looking at that kind of a price on Ethereum Classic, and Ethereum having the $20 price. So, I mean, if one's better than the other, I don't know. you know, now it's the debate what Ethereum Classic wants to keep going with proof of work, and Ethereum is talking about, you know, doing their staking, but now they're putting the brakes on the situation and wanting to go with sharding as their scaling event. But this could also just be some puff to try to, you know, stay up to date with information to keep up with EOS, since we're going through the voting process right now. They are waiting for this mainnet to come out and everybody to hop on board and supposedly revolutionize the cryptocurrency space with this brand new cryptocurrency. I mean, it's there's always so much going on. It's hard not to get excited. It's hard not to be enthusiastic and just, I mean, I want to see all this stuff work. It's just, you know, it's like you hope for the best, but you're prepared for the worst. That's why I keep most of my money in Bitcoin, because I know that one's going to come through. But I mean, I'm excited about all the new projects. I just don't hold any money into them. I ain't got enough to be throwing it around like that.
Oh, Scott Gable's in the chat.
Hey, Scott, thanks for coming out today, buddy. I'm glad you made it. I know you'd been trying to. So anything going on? Just Scott and everybody else hanging out here in the chat?
Paul says Hashflare Bitcoin contracts are suspending payments now due to low price and increased difficulty.
Yeah, I mean, I never actually bought any contracts over. I think I had one.
Oh yeah, no,
I did have one, and it was a Dash.
Yeah, and it was a teeny tiny little
paying out a while ago, and I haven't even looked at it. And then, I mean, when all the controversy went down with the cloud mining, I stopped putting out my affiliation codes for that. Not that they were used all that much towards the end. I know that during the peak Genesis mining, woo! I mean, everybody was using my affiliation code with that one. It was definitely a nice introduction into the YouTube space, but you know, a lot of people believe that cloud mining is, you know, very controversial and whether or not it's any good and scammy. And in a down market, I'm sure it is very hard to make any money with cloud mining. But I just, you know, you got to thank your lucky stars sometimes that things work out the way they do. Just like how you hear that Crypto Daily went and took a loan out on his house just as the market ramped up. And now he's able to pay back his loan and has all the money he has because, let me tell you, when he was sitting outside and then I seen the Mercedes and the yard and the house and all of that, it was like, that's really nice.
Yeah, but he stresses that he is one lucky man that worked out.
Right. And I mean, I happen to have bought some cloud mining, you know, on Dash when it first came out. Literally, I think I was like the first week that Dash cloud mining came out, I started buying some. Then the price ramped right up. I sold all the way up. I own no Dash anymore because I sold it all for Bitcoin. But, you know, I mean, also since the beginning of Bitcoin, I've sold a majority of my Bitcoin because you got to pay to live too. So how are we doing out there? Anybody asking anything?
No, they're
I'm trying to give you guys a moment to figure it all out and ask me some questions. I know that this interactive communication between you guys going ahead and writing the chat and Samantha reading it out to me and me talking a little more. You know, I have the news. I had my 4 topics to get out here. Of course, I did the price as always. But, I mean, I really appreciate you guys coming out here. It makes me happy to be able to talk to you guys. It gives me something to do. Definitely in the cryptocurrency space, which makes me feel valuable. All right, you guys, as always, I got tools, links, affiliation codes, faucets, donational addresses. I mean, links to get you going on everything under the sun here in cryptocurrency space and everything to help you figure it out. But you know what I got? That's the best thing down there. My free help desk. It's at eugeneforrest20@gmail.com. Please shoot me those emails. Let me know what's going on. I love hearing from you guys. I've been getting emails every single day. It seems like new people, reoccurring people. If you're not one of them, you should probably shoot me an email and get in on this. I love talking to you guys and writing emails. It's absolutely no big deal. I usually get back to you in 24 hours. Remember to keep your Bitcoin safe, you guys.